Hey, how's it going, all you most amazing top 10ers? I'm your host, Landon Singh, or Landon Do Not Sing. For you guys who can't pronounce my last name, that's okay. Well, welcome back to another top 10 video. You guys seem to really like these prison-themed top 10 lists, so let me know what top 10 video you guys would like me to make next. Let me know in the comment section below. That's a question I haven't asked for a long time, but I want to know what types of videos you guys want us to make. Okay, so life in prison can be extremely boring, and inmates have a lot of spare time on their hands. I mean, what else are they doing? They're sitting in a jail cell waiting until their time is up. A lot of these inmates like to create items that can get them into trouble. So you know what? This might get interesting. Let's take a look at this. This is the top 10 weirdest items confiscated from prison inmates. Starting us off like we always do, number 10 with the towel blow up doll. Yep, I've said it. Apparently there are some frisky inmates in one prison who thought it was a good idea to create their very own blow up doll in prison because I guess things get pretty lonely. Since blow up dolls are forbidden in jail, they had to get creative, so they did. They collected a bunch of towels and they would soak them in water and twist them into whatever shape they wanted. They bound the towels together with ripped clothes and they gave it a human shape. These prisoners shared their dolls with everyone, so the prison guards found it. It was brown, moldy, and it smelled like a rotting corpse. This is what the hell am I talking about? Let's move on. The grossest chess pieces slides into number 9. It's no secret that solitary confinement can cause inmates to go temporarily insane. Well, for this inmate, he took things to a whole other level. While he was in solitary, he made chess pieces with his poop. And I wish I wasn't talking about this, but I was researching this list and that's what I found. And I had more to this information on number 9, but I don't want to talk about it anymore, so let's move on. You guys got the point on that one. So number 8, we have a mouse house. A lonely inmate used a plastic storage container and decked it out to make a cage for his pet mouse. It had small windows, an exercise wheel, and it even had an improvised water holder. The cage had a sign that read mouse house. Well, once the guard found this, they released the mouse outside and they confiscated the mouse house. I bet this poor inmate was very sad when he lost his best friend that day. Chewing gum gets stuck in at number 7. You might be surprised, but chewing gum gets confiscated a lot in prison. Gum is banned in prisons for several reasons, but besides from having the potential to make a mess on the floor, gum is banned because convicts use it to make impressions of the officer's keys if they're planning, you know, an escape. Gum is also banned because inmates can use it to jam the locks on their cell doors. Number 6 takes us over to candy bars. I know what you guys must be thinking. Why would a delicious candy bar be confiscated from prison? Well, as it turns out, prisoners have turned chocolate candy bars into horrific and violent weapons by melting them down using illegal hot plates. And then they would take it and they would throw it into the face of a snitch or their enemy. A cardboard pistol fires into number 5. Making fake guns in prison is actually more common than you guys think. Obviously, they don't have the potential to cause any real harm, but some prisoners in the past have used their fake guns to escape prison. So a lot of these cardboard and wooden pistols are confiscated every day from prisons. Next up, number 4 is a coloring book. I know this seems pretty innocent and you're probably wondering why the heck would a prison guard confiscate a little coloring book from an inmate, but there is actually a very good reason for this. A mother of a prison inmate dissolved a drug into a paste and painted it into a coloring book and sent it off to her son. She wanted to make it look like a child colored it, so she scribbled over the pages and put "to daddy" on the envelope. The prison guards received a tip, confiscated the coloring book, and tested the pages for drugs, and it turned out positive. The prisoner received additional time and the mother was charged as well. She probably shared the cell right next to him. Crossbow shoots into number 3. A prison inmate made their very own crossbow with common things that you can find in a prison. He made this deadly weapon using toothbrushes, twine, and straws. I mean, hold on, if he's easily able to make a crossbow with these simple things, I think he should be transferred to a high security max prison because this guy's gonna escape. That's actually insane. Who is this inmate? I mean, did we just meet the real life MacGyver? Number 2 takes us to a toilet paper shiv. I know it's not uncommon for prison guards to confiscate shivs, but one prisoner got super creative and created a deadly weapon with soft toilet paper. I guess he was short on toothbrushes and razors because he spent the time making a paper mache shank out of toilet paper. I mean, how sharp can it really be? I mean, stab me with that. It'll probably just like bend off. Like, what the heck just happened? Finally, number 1 is a disgusting pillowcase. An inmate started his very own collection of severed pigeon heads. Yeah, this is why they're in jail. They got problems. He would use bread to lure them into his window, and then he would rip off their heads and stuff their heads into his pillowcase. I bet he was quickly transferred to a mental health facility to get analyzed, and one that has no windows. Well, there you guys have it. Thank you guys so much for watching this really bizarre list. Thanks for coming to the end of this video for you guys who has, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.